Hello builders, it's Torondor the Builder here, and this week on It's the Odds. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, now he's done. Now we can get back to our regularly scheduled program. Oh, I'm floating. That's not good. Anyway, welcome back to another fine example of the Snapshot review. This is 15W33B, and the reason it's B is because you don't want to use A. A messes up your world. Now, that is not, in fact, what happened to me. Um, Even though, as many of you will recognize, this is the place I did it, it's missing a lot of things like, oh, I don't know, item frames and all that. Well, that was corrupted in another world issue that I had. So that's not related to the A versus B, but definitely, you can't get B or you can't get A anymore. You got to use B. All right, so we're going to go over a few of the things that were added, and also some changes that again were added before that I may have mentioned in other videos, but I want to go ahead and cover them here as well. One of the things that you will find is they have gone back with the chickens and the pigs, or at least the chickens, and have added the pigs, that breeding these animals will be a little easier. For one thing, the chickens at one point, if you'll remember, you could lure and feed with melon seeds, any seed basically, not just grass seeds or wheat seeds, but also pumpkin seeds and melon seeds, and now even beetroot seeds. So we have one of each, and we're going to start with a regular seed, and we're going to feed these guys one of everything, and you'll see that no matter what you feed them, get over there, they will in fact go and make babies. And of course you can spam click them and cause the chickens to grow nice and fat really quick too. So that works for chickens. So that's a wonderful thing. That way if you come across pumpkins and you happen to have a pumpkin farm and don't want to go and make other such things, you can. It'll be interesting to see if they ever made that happen with sunflowers, but I think sunflowers are going to stay decorative. So that's not likely to happen. All right, let's get rid of our seeds and go on to the piggies. Now the pigs, as we've known, you can always use a carrot with, obviously, but you can now also use potatoes and beetroot. That's right. There's wonderful. Come here, you. You should grow really big and fat so we can have bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. I was playing Words with Friends earlier, and I was trying and trying and trying to make a word, and all of a sudden I looked and there it was. Bacon. And it didn't give me a lot of points, but still, it was pretty cool because it made me think of the pig. So anyway, okay, so there we have it, and you guys are making a lot of noise, so we're gonna have mass carnage and destruction. Thank you. Oh, yep, even the babies. Here we go. Yeah, little piggies too. Little piggies. Gotta have baby bacon. Baby back bacon. That's where baby back ribs come from. All right, just kidding, folks. All right, moving on. One of the other things that was mentioned is that apparently now, let's see, grab a snowball. That's under miscellaneous, I believe. Now, as you can see, snowballs get thrown pretty far. I can throw them all the way down there, into the pen. But if I go in here to the splash potions and grab a couple of them and I chuck them, they don't go so far, right? So they just go, just kind of, hold on folks, I'll be right back. I'm gonna start getting. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we're back. So as you can see, splash potions, when you throw them, only go about a third of that distance at best. So one of the things that we have found, let's go ahead and put these splash potions in here. Don't pay any attention to any of that stuff. All right, so now we're going to hit that button, and bam, as you can see, potions. Oh, now we're out. Splash potions that are placed in dispensers now go pretty much as far as a snowball would. Now, I'll be honest, I've never tested that in the older versions, so I have to take their word for it, because usually the splash potions I used were on for me, or we're in close quarters anyway. Now, last but not least, we have a new type of potion. These are called lingering potions. They look a little different. As you can see, they kind of look like somebody took the neck of the bottle and cut it off and put like a little funny, like a twisty on it, or a cork or something. Anyway, what you're gonna find, we'll go ahead and put these guys in here, just so you can see that the lingering potions also go as far. Now we're gonna fire this once, bam, and it goes out. But now look, as you can see, it stayed, and as soon as I walked into it, I got the effect. Now over time, that cloud area, the area of effect, is going to shrink until it eventually goes away to nothing. But as you can see, every time I walked in there, I picked up that poison. So let's go ahead. Let's do a mode. Oh, 0. We'll go ahead and fire one off. I think this is fire resistance. Yay, I have fire resistance. Okay. And we can do milk to get rid of it, just as we usually would. Run back in, pick it up again. Now, it does do whatever the fire resistance is. So, for example, here I'll give you a lingering potion of leaping. This is a jump boost 2. This is a strong potion of leaping or whatever. So, let's see. Let me get. Darn it! I need to give Torondor milk. Really? No such name, Minecraft milk. All right. I could have sworn it was it could do that. All right. We'll get it the easy way. We'll go into creative here. All right. Try this again. Where am I? There I am. Okay. So now we got one more in here. We got the potion of leap. We're going to chuck that. Bam. As soon as we get that, wow, we can really jump around. Now we're going to come over here. And we're going to go in it again. Now remember, oh, where is it? Ah, gosh darn it. All right, there we go. As you can see, I still have it. It basically will cause a potion that you throw on the ground to linger there and continue to do its damage whenever something comes into its range. Now, that is true for pretty much anything. That also does include, let's go back in here. For example, the potions of harming. Where's potion of harming? Instant damage. All right, we'll get a couple of these guys, and we'll put them in here. Okay, and we'll go back. All right, now, as you can see, we will shoot it out, and we'll go in here, and we'll take damage. And as long as we stay in that cloud, oh, now, like I said, as it gets smaller, you definitely have to get within its range, but it will hurt you. So, how do you make these? Well, this is kind of a special thing. So here is the deal. You make these by combining we do need to be back in creative. By combining normal splash potions, any splash potion, basically, like a splash potion of healing, and you have to combine it with this new ingredient called Dragon's Breath. Now, there's only one problem with that. Hold on a second. We will show you what that problem is. All right, so here is our brew stand, and it does happen in the brew stand. But as you can tell, you can't put a splash potion back in the brew stand once you take it out. Remember this, folks. This is key. So what you have to do is, while your potions are in there, and we're going to go in here and we're going to, first of all, we're going to get rid of some junk. I hate having junk. Anyway, all right, we're gonna make these guys into splash potions. So we're gonna pop the potions in there. Da, da, da. Now, I don't know about you. It seemed to me that they made the brew time a little bit longer on some of these guys. But while we're waiting for that, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, any little tidbits out that I have found or discerned or anything like that. I don't think so. Other than I did lay all these out side by side just to take a look. Believe it or not, this path icon is actually a lot like the way you have grass on the side, or you have snow on the side. The way basically if you place snow on top of grass, you get the snowy sides and everything. But anyway, all right, back to our potions. Our potions are good to go. The brew stand now has them in there. Now, obviously, whoops, I do not want to take them out, because if I do, I can't do anything with them. And in order to make these into the lingering ones, you have to apply the dragon's breath in the brewing stand. So you take a bottle of dragon's breath, place it in the brewing stand in the standard upper chamber, and voila, it starts making the lingering potions. So while it is doing that, we're going to turn it back to daytime. Ta-da! And for that matter, well, we'll wait. Well, I'm sure it'll start raining any moment, because it always does when I'm talking. Okay, so there we have it. Now, you say, well, where do you get this? Well, that's a different story. Basically, you get the dragon's breath, and I guess I might keep that. All right, here we go. Lingering potions of healing. Instant health 2. All right. Now, mind you, that is not a bad thing to have when you figure if you're going to place it down, if you want to just be able to stand in it and continually, um, be refreshed. Now, it does seem to, why did that one seem to go away pretty quickly? I forget what those are. Anyway, all right, so how do you get this? Well, this particular potion, or this dragon's breath, if you will, was put into the game in part for you to have a reason to go back to the end, because, and I don't think I can do it in here. They've modified the dragon, or the end fight with the end dragon, which I'm going to go to here shortly. But every time that the dragon breathes his acid breath, that's when you can right click on the, I presume it's going to look like this. You go in along and you're right clicking with the glass bottles in the swirly whirly particles, and it's going to suck it up and say, oh, you got dragon's breath. And it will look like this pink and red to pink and white swirl stuff. So that's the plan. Is we're going to go and get some of that. So I'm going to put on my armor. I'm going to go in. We'll sort of have the dragon fight. I'll talk about some other things with the dragon, and then you'll know everything that I know about the latest update. So, and then I have to go on to Medieval Engineers, because that had an update as well. And oh my gosh, I know, it's like crazy. Oh, by the way, in case y'all didn't realize, they have redone, I think, the texture for the brew stand so that you can most definitely see that very distinctive blaze rod that is now in the center. So it definitely looks much better. I think it looks a lot more like the actual blaze rod. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, folks, here we have found the end. We are going to go in creative. Da, 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 da. And then, of course, once we're in there, we'll do a little fighting with the dragon. So, okay, nice. Da, 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 da. Now, as you can see, the end fight is still there. Awesome. Come on, fool. Okay, there, I hit him. But you'll find that, see, now watch. While he is hovering over top of the portal, he is invincible to arrows. Arrows do not harm him. they simply go and fall to the ground in a kind of a flaming effect. So, wait, is this the breath? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, look, yes, dragon's breath. 8 dragon's breath. All right, I didn't think it was going to be that easier to show you. All right, well, so apparently it is. Oh, hey, that was pretty cool. All right, so here. Come on, breathe on. All right, so needless to say, you are going to have to. I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna finish the job, and we're gonna do all that in epic mode here, epic beast mode. All right, so let's go ahead into game mode 0. All right, so now we're gonna. Yay! Okay, all right, so we managed to get him. And we're going to go switch over to our bow because we don't want to die. Okay, where is the dragon? And don't look at any of the Endermen either. Alright. Now, one of the things is, darn, you know what? I guess I should have actually gone and fought him, gotten him down a little bit, I guess. Oh, uh-oh. So now, okay, he's breathing, and it's like getting on me. Okay, and I can go into, okay, but I gotta be careful. Now, unfortunately, get out of the way, and he is, okay, oh, I know why he's protecting this. He's protecting it because he's gotta stay out from, before we die here. Oh, no. Oh, alright. Alright, so I have, you know what it is? It's my food. That's okay. I've got some, stuff. I'm gonna splash on that. I'm gonna linger on that. And, then I'm gonna go collect all my happy fun stuff here. Why are you upset with me? Dude, really? Get out of here! You're gonna ruin everything! Okay, whew! We just got into creative mode just in time. Alright, so there we are. There's some lingering dragon's breath for us, and as you may have seen before, this is the special portal to get to other portions of the end. Now, man, that is really going to be hard to get to because you need to, here we go, like we said, right over to this area. Wow, that's pretty close in this one. Here we've got one of our fine, fancy new houses or buildings or whatever you want to call them with the shulkers. And we've covered all this before. However, I will say this, that they have apparently gone and taken off the beacon block from the ship. That was kind of a disappointment. I think a lot of people liked it. They've replaced it with a pumpkin. I'm not sure why. I'm really not sure why. But they still have some of the epic armor and weapons and things like that, so there is still a reason to go to the ship. So, folks, that is it. And it's instant potions of health. So, all the more reason for you to fight that dragon and come back and fight the dragon, I suppose, if in fact you want the lingering potions of whatever. So, something to think about. And for one other quick item, they go and tell you all this, the blog post, but he basically said something about picking up after yourself and not leaving your trash laying around. So I'm spamming all the, miscellaneous junk. Here it is. I'm sorry, I didn't go very far. I didn't go far enough. Under statistics, you have general, you have blocks, you have items, you have mobs. Well, one of the things that they have added in addition to times depleted, times crafted, and time used is times it was picked up or dropped. So that's why, he was talking about throwing away your trash and keeping it picked up. There we go. Yes, as you can see, I've dropped and picked up quite a few things in here. So, all right. Yeah, blocks and items, and there we go. There's where we were chucking our dirt and everything. So that is where that comes into play. So if you're a statistics user, you'll have that as well. Okay, that's all. Bye bye.